Hello, John here, and it's Monday. It is the 27th of October, and I've got a rant. I haven't done this for a while, and a lot of people have been saying, John, when are you going to do your rants again? And a lot of the time, it's really because I'm struggling to come up with ideas, what to talk about, but I've got one today. Right, I support my local football team. And for my American friends, that's football where you actually use your feet to kick the ball, not throw the ball, okay? My local team is a Premier League team, Sunderland. And we've had our current manager, who's called Gus Poyet, for just over a year now, I think. He took over when we were rock bottom. I think we had 1 point in the Premier League table. Miraculously kept us up last season. Unbelievable, beating some top teams like Man United and Chelsea. Almost beat Man City. We got to Wembley in a cup final. It was a brilliant season. Beating our local rivals Newcastle twice, home and away. Brilliant season. One to remember, although we were near the bottom. Anyway, this season we got off to a shaky start. Mostly drawing our games, but the last two games we got beat 8-0 a couple of weeks ago off Southampton, and we got beat 2-0 on Saturday off Arsenal. Now bear in mind, Arsenal are one of the top teams. Now, people are calling for Gus Poyet's head. Sack the manager. He's no good. Sack him. I call these people bedwetters, okay? Knee-jerk reactions, bedwetters. Things are not going our way, so we need to sack him. And you see this a lot in football. And you see, a lot of clubs go through a lot of managers, and those clubs are usually unsuccessful. Now, because we've lost 2 games, everything is bad according to a lot of people. We're going to get relegated, it's the end of the world. Whereas if we'd won these 2 games, we'd be one of the best teams in the country. That's how some people think, They think, just short term. And a lot of people do this in business. A lot of people will buy into a program or start following a mentor, give it about 3 or 4 weeks. It could be a 12-month plan, and they'll give it 3 or 4 weeks. Nothing's happening. And they say, this is no good. I need to pack it in. I need to do something else. And that's what a lot of people do. They have that mentality. And a lot of people, who were sort of calling for Gus Poyet's head, if they were trying to get into business, they wouldn't get anywhere because, to build something takes time. To build an online business takes time. To build a successful football club takes time. Now, am I saying Gus is going to, turn us into Premier League champions? No. But, we have to give him time. He's only had 1 year in the job. And I personally think he'll turn it round. Eventually he will turn it round. In Gus, we trust. But, like I say, if you're not applying this to your business, if you're thinking, I need success now, I want it now, it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, I know of nothing that can make you an overnight success. Absolutely nothing. I do know a few ways where you can hopefully make some quick cash online. But remember, we are talking about building a business. So, if you're thinking, I want quick success, or if you're not giving stuff time to work, if you're sort of, jumping from one product to another, that's a classic example of someone who's doing this, jumping from one product to another. Let me just get in this lane. You're not going to get anywhere. So, the same sort of people, like I say, are calling for Gus's head. Now, I want to sort of spin this round a little. I'm going to go back in time. Everyone in the world has heard of Manchester United, or if you haven't, where have you been? Everyone knows, Manchester United, very successful club under Alex Ferguson. Now, at the moment, they're not doing too well because Alex Ferguson left, and they've actually been through 2 managers already. They're sort of having the knee-jerk reaction that our fans have all the time. But let me tell you something. Back in 1990, okay, Manchester United had Alex Ferguson as manager for 3 years. He'd been a manager for 3 years, and they hadn't won anything, nothing at all. Now, I'll actually find a link to this story, but as it happened was, Manchester United were having a bad run, a little bit like Sunderland are at the moment. People were calling for Alex Ferguson's head. And they say that this striker, Mark Robins, saved Alex Ferguson's career because basically they had 1 more game to get a result. And I could get this slightly wrong here, but Mark Robins scored a winning goal that basically saved Alex Ferguson's career. If they had got beat that game, they would have probably been gone. But look what happened to Manchester United after that game. They became one of the most successful clubs ever. I mean, I don't know how many league titles, cup finals, Champions League, FA Cup. They've won just about everything under Alex Ferguson. That just goes to show you sometimes, just jumping about, changing things when you should be sticking with it. That's the best. Long-term plans are to stick with what works. Now, if you're going to get into a program, a mentor, whatever it may be, and you know it's going to work, it's been proven. For example, I have a proven coaching program. I know it works because I've seen it work for countless people. But you know, if you can't follow it, then it won't work. And unfortunately, most people won't follow my training because they're too impatient. They want results right now. So anyway, I hope you're sort of getting what I'm trying to say here. Keep Gus Poyet as Sunderland manager. Don't have a knee-jerk reaction. Don't wet the bed. We don't need any new managers. Give him time. In Gus, we trust.